just dropping, falling. And if you want to try that motion without a stick, you could feel your body feels like it's got 5W super synthetic oil in it. So we're going to talk a little bit about what I call just a drop stroke. And it really comes from the idea that I look at my hands coming off the forearm and they're dropping. They're down. They're coming below the forearm and we're working from there. So pivot comes from this motion, not this, but this. So you are below the forearm when you're making this stroke. But it's very loose. Forearm, obviously, turning with the left. Very open. That's why I call it just a drop single, but it's very beautiful feeling. And the hand is below, but the stick is actually in line with the forearm, with the pivot. It's right in line. It's not at this angle where it's going to cause any problems. And the same thing with the left. It's dropping like this, but it's totally in line with the stroke that you're making from the forearm. So you shouldn't have any problems with that. It's not like you're going below and turning under. It's just dropping, falling. And if you want to try that motion without a stick, you could feel your body feels like it's got 5W super synthetic oil in it. And if there's nothing rubbing, it should just be a nice, clean, perfect stroke. You should feel beautiful about it. So what I demonstrated was simply the single stroke rolls would be played with that drop motion. Also moving the thumb across the different fingers for more height, back to the ring finger. Obviously I'm gonna have more height, and opening off with the left hand off the ring finger and the middle finger, and letting it just a little free, get you height, but you still stay in contact with it. You can still feel it bouncing in between. I'm not playing like this. So I'm back on that ring finger. I got the height thing, and then I want to play a little under and maybe an over thing, and then go back to that. I can do that. It's all set for you, but the key is to get back with that dropping, right? Where it's just they're dropped. They're not straight on like this. I'm not cupping. You can, listen, you can put it together with the cupping motions and then find that space and then take a pause in there. All that works. Accents. Get a little bit of a rest between there and away you go. But it's really an amazing feeling. I wrote about it in my notebooks. I see maybe about a year and a half ago. I just called them drop singles and I worked them from here. They started from here. And I felt the sensation, but I didn't really understand it. But now I totally understand it because I've been working with it. And it's, you know, it's to be used in conjunction with everything that you're playing. Flat flams and taps. You know, when you play singles, you're open. When you flat flam, you don't get that openness with both sides of the brain. Both sides of the brain have to be together, and you'll notice it's a lot more intense. This makes it so much smoother when if you go straight in, and then you go, the drops. I mean, you open up and then pull the platform away from your body, it's even nicer. And you can experiment with moving around the kit with it. Crossovers, try that again, there you go. So there's all kinds of beautiful things. You have your technique, you have what you're doing to create what you create. And then in those moments where you want to just have long notes, you got this drop. And from there you can get to the cupping and the accents. And then back to the drop singles. And when I wanted to go to another target, I would just grab and tap and then let it go. So grab, tap, let it go. Grab, tap, let it go. When I was playing off of the high tom and playing snare high, I still maintain a drop stroke here, and then my grabs here. And you'll notice if you stay a little more open with your platforming, it's much easier to play this way.